What's up guys, it's your boy the Afro-Canadian. My name is Ibra, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about something that a friend requested. It's a pretty good request, so thank you for that. If you have any requests, if you have anything that you want me to talk about, any topics, just feel free to send me a text message, message me, send me an email, anything like that. If I see you, just feel free to give me ideas. I'm definitely open to it, so thank you very much. In today's video, it's a follow-up of yesterday. So yesterday was basically how to get better and how to reach your success and knowing your purpose. Today's video is just going to be about doing things that you dislike or doing things that you don't like. So a lot of us, even myself, we do a lot of things that we may not want to do. It could be work, it could be school. Sometimes it could just be like, sometimes we're tired, there's social gatherings, we just don't want to go to it. So in this video, basically, I'm just going to tell you what you should have as a mentality. So yeah, basically, if you have a job or you have maybe school, you have to ask yourself, why am I here? Why am I doing this? You have to know why you're doing it, right? So if you're at work, maybe you're trying to live off something. Maybe you have a vision to start a business, right? But to start a business, you need a little bit of cash on the side, right? So basically, if you have a job, if you have if you work full time, basically use a little bit of that cash. Don't spend all the money that you have on things that you don't need. Only buy things that you need. Buy food, pay for rent. I'm not saying don't go out with your buddies. Go out once in a while, but don't go out every single week where you spend over maybe $20 to $100 every week, right? For me, what I personally do, I withdraw maybe $20, and that's gonna be my money for the week, and it just keeps increasing because I don't really spend that money. Also, eating out, that costs a lot of money as well. So you're gonna have to make these sort of sacrifices if you want to reach your success. Also, school as well. School, a lot of us, we don't, be honest, you don't like going to school. The first couple of days, you're like, oh man, I'm stoked, gonna meet some new people. After a while, it just gets kind of boring. You're like, oh man, but you have to know why you're in school. Why are you taking this specific course? There's obviously a reason why you're taking it. Just when you wake up, remind yourself why you're doing it. Remind yourself that, I'm going to school today. I know I want to be this. Maybe I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. So right now, I'm going to use this sacrifice. And then after that, you know what? It'll be worth it because I know what I want. I know how to get there. I know the obstacles. I'm going to get there. Tell yourself, I'm going to get there. So no matter how hard it is, I'm still going to get there. My experience, I do work full time. Basically, I work full time. I'm trying to have my own thing happening. Slowly, time flies. Every day I'm getting better at it. So I write a lot. I do a lot of reading while on my free time. I still go out with my friends. I still live my life here and there. I'm not like the person that's it's gonna stand firm. I'm firm with it, yes, but I'm not someone that's just gonna let it stay on me that kind of thing. No, I still live my life. Going to work is sometimes a hassle. It definitely is a hassle because you're going to work, right? Nobody's ever gonna say, hey, you know what, this is amazing. People, if you talk to somebody that you just met, maybe someone that just got hired on the job, they're gonna be like, yeah, it's a cool job and stuff like that. After 6 months, they're gonna be like, oh man, 2 hours left for your shit. If you're wondering, if this is basically how you know you don't like something or you don't want to do it. Basically, if you're wondering how much time you have left on it, you don't want to do it. That's for sure. So if you have 2 hours left in your shift, you're just continuously looking at your watch. That means you don't want to do it. That's just straight up. But sometimes you have to remember, you have to make these sacrifices in order to get to your end goal. I mean, life is I said this before, life is a marathon. You have to just jog. You don't sprint to the finish line. One step at a time. Save some money. Invest. Use that invest in your knowledge. Invest in a business you want to do. Invest maybe in some stocks. That kind of thing. at the end of the day, if you know what you want to do in your life, like all these obstacles should just motivate you even more. When you get to your end goal, you'll be remembering. You'll be like, oh man, I remember I went through all these obstacles. I remember all these things happened in my life, and now I made it. Like imagine just making it. Imagine like example, like think of all the soccer players out there, or think of basketball players. Think of how much sacrifice they put in. Think of how many hours they put into it. Think of how endless like the sleep was. Like it's just how it is, right? If you want something, you gotta work hard at it. You gotta make sacrifices. It's not just gonna be a smooth walk through it, right? So you just gotta like make that sacrifice. So I encourage you, if you're going to work, if you're going to school, if you're doing something, you know, that you don't really like, you know, think about why you're doing it. Think about if it's gonna benefit you. If it does, stay with it. You're not gonna be there forever. So just remember, you're not going to be there forever. It's going to change. And if you absolutely don't know why you're there, you just feel like you're just there, just going with the flow, change it up. Do something new. If this is something I'm going to say, if things aren't working out in your life, think about it. Think about what's not working. Think about how you can change, how you can get better, you know, that kind of things. Within time, you will get better. Why? Because it's your focus. You know that things aren't working out. You know, things aren't working out with me. My life is not going the way I want it to go. How can I get better? A lot of us tend to say, oh, you know what? You know, I could be this, but you have to do all this. You have to go to 6 years of school, or you have to save money for 10 years, or you have to do this kind of thing. You're never going to get to your goal then, because you're just thinking about how hard it's going to be. If you acknowledge it's going to be that hard, you just muscle through it, just go through it, just power away. Every day, just know that, you know, I'm doing this right now, I'm going to nail it, and then once I get to my end goal, it's just going to be like, it's just going to be a nostalgic moment. You're just going to be like, yeah, I sort of miss those times when I struggled. Struggle is a grind. Like the grind never stops. Basically, the grind never stops. But anyways, I think I ranted enough. I'm going to be talking about this a lot in my future videos. And all these things that I talk about are things that I apply in my daily life. So whatever I tell you, it's something I apply. I'll never tell you anything that I don't use in my life. If I learn something and I don't apply it in my life, maybe I'll share it, but I'm not going to say, hey, I do it myself. And again, it's my life. Whatever I do works for me. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for you. These are just suggestions. These are ideas. It just gives you, like, you know, it gives you a different idea of maybe I can do it this sort of way. Because as human beings, we're all unique in our own way. We all have our own specialties. So know your specialty and, you know, use it to your advantage. Anyways, please like, subscribe, share it to your friends. Send me emails, send me text messages, criticize. I want to know how I can get better. So if you see anything that I'm doing that, you know, you feel like, oh, this guy, he can do better in this category, please let me know. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Nice, man.